Good day, Range Guild and BTA fans, and welcome back to Week 9 of the BTA. This week we are again up against JD and the Tampa Bay Mews. Something really cool is that both myself and JD have clinched playoffs, so we don't really have to worry about winning any more battles this season. So I'm definitely going to play my hardest for the rest of the battles, but we may take it a little bit more casually and try to have some more fun, including this battle as well. But this week we are bringing our Crocodile, our Delphox, our Rotomo, our Girder, our Seviper, and our Slurpuff, and we're thinking he's bringing the Umbreon, Registeel, Tentacruel, Virizion, Mesprit, and Altaria. But we will jump in and get this going, see what he's brought, and get the battle going. Alright, so pretty much everything, but instead of Umbreon, it is Diancie. Which is awesome, honestly. Diancie, a little annoying for our Girder, who's going to be our clinch pin, but if we can chip down Diancie with some of our Pokemon such as Rotom and mainly Rotom and possibly Girder, then Crocodile should pull through pretty well. Something to know is he does have Rapid Spin options and Defog from Altaria, so we'll have to be careful with the Sticky Web on that. Diancie. So, not too bad. I think just leaving Rotom is pretty good because we can Volt Switch on something, or we can Volt Switch, Thunder Wave, kind of get momentum and get things going. So I think we will lead off with a Rotom and see what JD will do. It is slightly unfortunate we didn't bring a toxic Pokemon, just because Altaria might get annoying with possibly Cotton Guards. But otherwise, definitely want to get rocks up to chip away at Altaria, and just kind of everything in general, so that way Crew can put in some work. Or Delphox. Speaking of which, let's see what our Delphox is doing against, say, a Diancie. I'll do support, see what that is. Oh, that's some decent, ooh, not that much actually. So I have to get pretty up there, as if it has Diamond Storm. Yeah, that's a lot. Good to know. Wait, no, we do have Toxic on Seviper, so that'll be fine to at least check the Altaria. But if we can get rid of Diancie, then Delphox does quite a bit to his team. Win condition, Crocodile and Delphox, possibly Girder, depending on if we can get rid of, once again, probably Diancie, possibly Mesprit as well, beforehand. Because I don't think Registeel, Altaria, Virizion, or Tentacruel should do much to our Girder, considering the fact we have Rest. But lead Rotom, get U-turn momentum, or Volt Switch momentum, and then see where we are from there, depending on his lead. He might very well lead off with Mesprit and give like Stealth Rock. One thing now is that our only attacking move on Swiper is Earthquake, which hits half of his team for super effective, and then does not hit 1/3 of his team at all, and then obviously Berzion is not hit. And we may end up cutting some of this, but we'll see. JD has some family stuff going on, so there may be some moments that are drawn out. How much? I don't think our Surpuff will do anything. Yeah. Whew. Goodness gracious. Yeah, our play rough against Dancy does nothing. Crook. Let's see. Ooh, gosh. Earthquake does not do a whole lot. You are careful. Let's just see. Oh, that's not the right one. Is it bold? Cool. So depending on his set, if he's max HP, max defense on his Dancy, Krook is a 2-hit KO. But Moonblast, depending on his investment, might be able to KO me. Especially if he gets rocks down. Alright, he leads Red Steel. Cool. Yeah, so I think here just Volt switching. And most likely just going to Swiper will be fine. Don't want to Volt switch into Delphox right away because you might just go for the Toxic turn 1. Speaking of which, Edge of Steel. Seismic Toss. How much do you do to our Delphox? Enough to break our sub. Good to know. But we are going to see what our run does. Okay. Goes for Protect. That's fine. We'll just go for another Volt switch. Get that initiative. Had we predicted that the Protect, we could have gone into Delphox and then like subbed Come Mine, but he just Seismic Toss us, so not too big of an issue. Now he has to decide, will he take the Volt Switch with this, go into something else, then like what move will he go for? Will he go for Toxic? Will he go for Seismic Toss? 'Tis the question. Or we could just go into Girder. But we're going to check to see whether or not he's physically defensive or especially defensive, hopefully with his Volt Switch, and then decide on their switching afterwards based on that. So 21. So that looks to be... Yeah, so that's physically defensive. Max HP still. So that's good to know. I think Delphox. Ooh, Fire Blast. Yeah, after a Combine, they'll KO him from that range. I think we'll just go into our Seviper here, though. Yep, it goes for Toxic. That is fine. Here, we will just throw off a knockoff. Get off his leftovers. We might go for Protect, in which case we probably switch up to either Earthquake or Glare. Goes in Mesprit. Nice. Ooh, good damage. He was Choice Specs. Ooh, okay. I do want to save this. So, obviously Psychic. So if he uses Choice Specs, then most likely he's max speed. So that's good now. Let's see. Viper, Mesprit. Yeah, Psychic's gonna obliterate us. How did? Oh, because I took off the item. Ha ha ha. Cool, yeah. So that looks like usual roll for no HP. He might just throw off a Dazzling Gleam. I feel like Slurpuff's pretty underwhelming in this battle, so I think we'll just stack off it. Maybe get up webs. But knocking off the Choice Specs is very good for us. As he throws off an Ice Beam, expecting our Crocodile to come in. And we'll just throw off webs. Yeah, so either way, Slurpuff kind of covered the Ice Beam or Dazzling Gleam, depending on what he was going to go for. But Ice Beam was definitely good on his part because that covered both the Rotom and Crocodile. Knowing that I didn't want to bring in like Girder because I wasn't going to take a Psychic. But we'll get webs up. And then we might just wish pass into something. Ooh, do it. My Crocodile is faster than max speed, right? Should be. Yes, okay, cool. If you don't have an item, how much knockoff will kill? Yeah, so... So Ice Beam wouldn't kill. How much would an Ice Beam do to our Crocodile? It would do a hefty chunk. I think we'll just go for a wish and then see what we're gonna do after that. Because he might go for the Ice Beam predicting our switch in the Crocodile. Unfortunately, Slurpuff this job for the moment, Gobwebs. Now we'll see what he's going to do. Did I keep... Yeah, I kept my run faster. Yeah, he went for the Ice Beam. So we're in the Wish, and then I think we'll go in the Crocodile here. Yeah, I figured he would go for the Ice Beam, just trying to predict the switch. Yeah, it goes into Altaria. We're going to go into Crocodile. I think we'll just go for a knockoff here. He might be going for a Defog. Had I stayed in, that would have been very good for us because we would have gotten all our HP back. But it's fine. We'll get a nice little knockoff going. Remove the item off the Altaria or something else. So, something good to know. Let's see. Dun, dun. I don't think I checked this. Alright, is our Surpa faster? No, okay. Yeah, so the only thing... Okay, so knockoff, get leftovers. He gets a crit. That's kind of annoying. I think in that case, we'll just go Delphox. Nice little knockoff, get rid of his leftovers. No more passive recovery for him. And then we'll start calm minding and subbing up with our Delphox. I'd be really annoyed if that crit mattered in the end. Okay, Roost, that's fine. I think we will substitute here. As goes for Toxic, yep. And we're going to Calm Mind. And this is going to put us in a very good situation now. We're going to be behind the sub, Calm Mind up, probably be able to go to +2. Hopefully we'll land all of our Fire Blast that we need to land. Honestly, it should just be on the Registeel, because I think Psyshock, well, also Mesprit. But it should KO Brazion with Psyshock. At +1, at least. But we'll see what he does. If he tries to stay in here, we will win the battle because most likely he's fully special. So he shouldn't have like anything to take care of us. And so we can Calm Mind, sub, we have Citrus Berry. We also have Magician to steal an item from someone. Preferably like leftovers on the Registeel. Oh, I'm pretty sure they weren't. Yeah, they're still on him. Not the Tentacruel. We don't want to take his most likely Black Sludge. But we'll see what he does here. But, yeah. But the issue that his Altaria has right now is I don't think he can really break through me if I start setting up Calm Minds. And eventually I'm going to break through him. Just to check HP and whatnot. Altaria. How much did our knockoff do? It did 45. So yeah, it goes into Dancy. So we'll Calm-Mind. We'll Calm-Mind again. And you'll see, yeah, Diamond Storms. He gets a defense boost, which is awful. We'll sub again to pop our Citrus Berry. And we'll like steal whatever his item is. Ah, JD, your luck with this stupid Diamond Storm. Yeah, well, this sucks. We'll sell his item, at least. But yeah, that really blows. We just hope for a crit. Does nothing. Steals leftovers. Doesn't get a boost that time. That sucks. I feel like he'll want to save this. So I'm the Volt Switch. Yeah, that's just it's just really unfortunate, honestly, that he kept getting the boost. I mean, it's in his favor and all, but had he not, then at that point, well, actually, wouldn't have even KO'd him. So, yeah, unfortunately, Dancy was like the wall to our Delphox, which is unfortunate. Had we just been like a sub with, instead of Calm-Mind, like HP Steel, then that would have been a lot better. Yeah, unfortunately, one of our like sweepers just goes down really early, so it's a really bad situation for us. Yeah. I should have realized that probably not the best situation I put myself in, and even like switched out there. Kept Delphox in the back for later. So something to think about for next time. You gotta remember that I don't have to stay in, you know, after setting up. Yeah. I can't even knock him out with Leaf Storm at this range, depending on his set, obviously. We'll see once the Volt Switch goes off. Then we can like bring it in afterwards, but we'll see. Yeah, I might end up going down to this Dancy. Yeah, okay. He went into Registeel, which is fine, because we can just go Crocodile here. And we'll just go for an Earthquake. Once again, I should have gone Girder. So I don't think... Yeah, I do not at this range. I would two-shot him. But I think I'm going to double into Girder. possibly have him go for Toxics. That way my Drain Punch or Knockoff is powered up with Guts. You might be thinking I'm like grounding him or something, because I haven't shown my item. Go Girder. He goes for Protect. I think here we'll just launch off a Knockoff. Yep. Toxics me. Knockoff his leftovers. Good for us. Here, I think I'll just go for a Bulk Up as he goes for Stealth Rocks. And he could go for Protect here. So I'll go for a Bulk Up again. Oh, he goes for a Seismic Toss. In this case, we'll rest on this turn, because he's most likely going to Protect. No, he Seismic Tosses again. So you'll rest. And we're just going to Drain Punch. Burn and turn to sleep. I honestly thought he was gonna Protect on those turns. Seismic Tosses again. Yeah. So wake up this turn and we will Drain Punch, get some HP back. He lives. Oh god. So I could rest. I don't. That's crazy that +2 didn't knock him out at that point. Man. Yeah, because even if we rest, we're not going to be able to get back much HP. So we'll just go for a Knockoff here. KO the Registeel. And unfortunately, I think we're gonna we're not gonna be able to break through Altaria now. Because you'll be able to bring in something faster, KO me. And I won't be able to do much about it. If we are able to get him down to like just Altaria, we can Toxic it if we have Viper left, so we can possibly beat it that way. But otherwise, honestly, I think this is looking like a losing battle for me. But yeah, I mean, I really needed to have saved my Delphox after dealing with Diancie, but the defense boosts were just, they're real bad for us. I probably should have attacked him the first turn instead of setting up another Calm Mind, just to get some more like damage on him, and then stolen his leftovers afterwards, like with the second one. But things learned from for when we face JD again, most likely in playoffs. I mean, I've shown my full set, so you can just go into like whatever. Like, any number of his Pokemon will knock me out at this point, but he might be helping out with his family, so I understand. I swear if he goes in Dancy and gets the Diamond Storm boost, I would just, like, cry. He goes Mesprit. He'll knock me out with something. Ice Beam. Yeah, knocks me out. Here, though, I should just be able to go Crocodile and go for a knockoff. He goes into Virizion, which is fine. And we'll go for the Aerial Ace this turn, as long as it's not Choice Scarf. Will we get the Aerial Ace off on the Virizion? We got it on Heracross. We got Mold Breaker, Earthquake off on Electros. Will we get Aerial Ace onto Virizion? Find out right now. If we did get this Aerial Ace off, I would feel pretty good about the rest of the battle. But we're still in definitely a rough spot. It's going to come down to like sacks, honestly. I swear if he has the Flying Berry on Virizion just for this Aerial Ace, I will, like, all the props. No, okay. We got it. Yeah, depending on what he brings in, I will probably just sack off Slurpuff to the rocks and have a fresh, like, bring in. It looks like he didn't bring Rapid Spin this week, otherwise he probably would have, like, gone for it at some point, or tried to. But he also may not have thought Virizion was, like, useful at this point, based on who I have left. Right, so he brings out this boy. I think we're going to sack off Slurpuff here, and then we will bring in our Seviper. And we're going to launch off a Toxic. The only thing it doesn't hit is the Tentacruel, but we do have, like, Glare / Earthquake to work with that. If he brings in Diancie, that'd be real nice for me. No, stays in, goes for Ice Beam on us. We'll just go for a knockoff, just for a low chip damage, in case he might switch to one of his other Pokemon. Yep, brings out Tentacruel. And get rid of the Black Sludge. Very nice. This Viper, you're not faster than this, are you? New. So we'll Glare. As he knocks off. Oh, that's going to be rough now. So we're Glare. We will paralyze him. And we'll go for an Earthquake on him. But like I said, I think we'll end up losing to Altaria because we just don't have anything to break it at the moment, unfortunately. But definitely a good battle. Definitely things that I realize I can improve on for the hopefully eventual rematch against JD. But definitely not like disappointed by how it did. I mean, slightly just because of Delphox, I should have saved that. But other than that, you know, pretty decent. But that was a good learning experience to figure out what to do for next time. But unfortunately, I just don't have the power needed to break Altaria. Yeah, it goes into Altaria this time. We will Toxic him. Yeah, he Ice Beams. He doesn't have to do anything else, really. Well, knockoff, a little bit more chip damage. He freezes us. Nice. And oh, he has Heal Bell. Well, Toxic. No, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we lose. Freeze giveth, freeze taketh away. Ugh, God. We're just gonna have to Thunder Wave and pray. Yeah, unfortunately, this is most likely going to turn into a 4-0 because of that. But yeah, Heal Bell, Roost, Toxic, Altaria. It's once again, had we had Delphox, definitely would be in this set. He got paralyzed. We can do it. Yeah. A Volt Switch. He throws off Toxic. Okay. We'll knock off. And he's probably just going to spam Who'd-you-call-it's Roos. But yeah, he switches out. Goes in the Mesprit. So 3-0. Yeah, a bit better. But unfortunately, not much we can do for the others. I mean, he could potentially give us like Tentacruel or Dancy, but I think we're in the end up losing to Altaria. But like I said, good practice, you know, good game to JD. Definitely a very interesting one. Some things to learn from, things to change. But mainly, next time, might not do Calm Mind, might do Him Power Steel, just break through Dancy. But Substitute, very good. Webs, very helpful in this case. If only I had Rockium right now. Rockium Z, blow back the Altaria. Regular Altaria just walled us out in the ends, which is how the game goes sometimes. Had we kept our hi Dancy. Are you going to give me this, JD? I don't really care either way. think this will knock him out. But that'll be our second loss this season. Not too upset about it. You know, we'll come back. Yeah, I figured. Figured you're going to be a meanie, JD. Just kill me. Yep, goes for toxic. So, good game to JD. We'll come back with a vengeance, you know, in playoffs if we end up battling. But with that, guys, hope you enjoyed. We'll be back next week for week 10. And I believe we are up against Gordon, who's looking to make it into playoffs, so we're not going to make an easy time for him. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about, and I will see you guys next time. Stay super fantastic. Bye.